Thank you for taking a few minutes of your time today to watch this short informational video about the Courtney the Camp Host program. I know as an RV park or campground owner or manager, your time is valuable. That's exactly why I'm excited to introduce you to Courtney the Camp Host, a service designed to make your life easier, increase your bookings, and provide excellent customer service while allowing your office to stay open 24/7. With this newest technology available to RV parks and campgrounds, we can now keep your office open all the time where you never miss another phone call or potential customer visiting your website. And now with the ability to keep your office open 24/7, this will allow your office to increase its revenues, improve its customer service, save money compared to having to staff your office at all times, and also streamline your operations. In addition, customers are loving the opportunity to get information, to be able to make a decision to stay at your park or to get their common questions answered at any time, day or night, even when they're searching for places to stay, for vacations they want to take in the evenings after your office is closed or on weekends. This has truly made the booking process easier for the camper. It also allows your office to have a leg up compared to any competition in your area, so you're the easiest business to do business with. The Courtney the Camp Host program includes 2 services now that use the newest AI technology to help as customer service reps for your office. The first service is our missed call text back service. This ensures that no potential customer is lost due to a missed call at any time. If someone calls your office and no one can answer, our system immediately texts the number back that called your office, reaches out to the customer, and answers their questions in real time immediately. Any questions they have are answered just as if another person was on the line, a customer service rep was on the line from your office, talking back and forth with the potential camper. This missed call text back service helps your office in case they're busy at the moment. This service can also run 24/7, so if somebody calls your office after office hours, they can get any information they need to go ahead and make a booking at your office. The customer service rep will go ahead and send a booking link directly through text to the person on the other line so they can make the booking process as easy as possible. That way, when you come into the office the next day, you're dealing with new bookings instead of having to return phone calls and emails from the night before. The campers are able to get the best customer service possible, immediate answers to their questions, and they can go ahead and book when they're ready to move forward at their convenience instead of having to wait till the next morning as well to get their information or to get questions answered from your office so they can book the next day. This also prevents the campers from looking at other options in your area, so that way call your office. That way they can have everything taken care of immediately and they can go ahead and book, and they don't have time to go visit your competitor. At the end of this video, I will show a few examples of how the missed call text back service has helped other RV parks at nights while the office was closed. This is especially beneficial for anybody who needs just a one-night place to stay. Maybe they're traveling to another location. It's late at night. They're looking to stay maybe at a park for a couple hours to get some sleep. This is a way for you to go ahead and get bookings while your office is closed, and even if it's just for one night, a person pulling in, depending on your nightly rate, that's extra bookings, extra income that you would not have gotten without the program in place. And employees at our campgrounds and RV parks are loving this service because they're no longer having to juggle multiple phone calls at once. They can focus on one person at a time, and they can also focus on the people in your office where they can build that face-to-face relationship and build the relationships that will lead to these customers coming back time and time again. And that leads us to the second service provided by the Courtney the Camp Host program. It's our virtual customer service rep that is placed on your website. This virtual customer service rep greets every visitor who comes to your website 24/7, all times, night or day, and directs them to your booking page after answering their questions. This program can also it answers in real time, just like a person would, actually faster than a person could answer. And this can promote your park. It can answer any questions that the person has. It can talk about amenities at your park. It can talk about things to do, in your area. It can give information on restaurants nearby, grocery stores nearby. It lets people know if you sell firewood or if you do propane fill-ups. Any questions that somebody may have to plan their trip, this program can take care of it immediately, anytime, night or day. And the great thing is this program is working for your business, working for your office while you're not having to. While you're asleep, you will always have a program in place that can help take care of customers no matter when they're needing information. Whenever they're ready to book, they can get the information immediately. These two services work together to help your campground or RV park be the easiest business to do business with, which means more revenue, fewer missed opportunities, and less stress for you and your team. It also makes it easier for the customer to have a great experience from the very beginning at your campground. Think of this customer service rep on your website exactly as an employee that we can train to your exact procedures, the exact ways that your business likes to do business with your campers. It's always friendly. It's always dependable. We train it so it's always accurate in answering its questions and giving the best customer service possible to the potential camper or the RVer who visits your website. And you can provide this service for pennies on the dollar compared to what you would have to pay an employee to stay in your office 24/7 to take care of these customers and give the same customer service as this program can. You also don't have to worry about sick days, vacation days. You don't have to worry about paying employee benefits or time off of any sort. You don't have to worry about an employee coming into your office and having a bad day or not being friendly to a potential customer. No payroll taxes. And this is considered a marketing expense, so it can be deducted from your taxes. And you and your staff no longer have to carry a phone around at all times, even in the evenings, worried about missing a potential camper, missing a potential booking. And that gives you and your staff time to focus on other important things, such as building that face-to-face relationship, or maybe working on things around the park that you wouldn't have time to work on normally, like maybe upgrading the facilities or bringing new amenities to your park. And we know that most campers research places to stay. They book their stays, book their vacations after working on weekends when most offices are closed. It's just people are able to do that when they're home from work, and it just doesn't correlate with when normal office hours are. If they can't get answers quickly, they move on to the next park in most cases. 80% of campers and RVers in the past 2 years have chosen a place to stay only to make a change at the last minute. For whatever reason, most of the time they can't get the answers to their questions, or they can't get a call back or an email returned with information in a timely manner. This truly gives you a leg up on your competition, and the campers and the RVers that we've talked to that have used this program with our other RV parks are loving the benefits of just being able to best customer service and the easiest booking process possible, so they can move on and look forward to their vacation instead of having to spend hours researching or maybe even days getting information back on their questions. But one of the biggest benefits from your end as an RV park or campground owner or manager, the parks that we have worked with that have used our services are seeing on average a 17% increase in their bookings and their revenues, just because they're not missing out on the potential bookings that they were missing out on before. Now, with this missed call text back service and then our customer service rep on your website, we're asked similar questions very often. One of these questions is the service affordable for my park regardless of its size? And yes, we have made this service affordable for any size park or campground. If you only have a few sites that you rent out, it's just as affordable as an RV park or campground that has hundreds of sites to rent on a daily basis. What we've done is to make pricing based on the size of your park. And by size of your park, we mean the total number of campsites, RV sites, cabins, and anything else you rent. That way, the pricing is based on usage, and usage is directly based on how many sites you have to book on a daily or monthly basis. And this allows any size RV park or campground to benefit from the Courtney the Camp Host program. A one-time setup fee of just $99 gets you started. This allows us to start working on both the customer service rep and or the missed call text back service to get everything in place and to get it trained specifically to your office's needs. Then after that, we implement everything on your website and through your phone system. And then you pay a simple monthly fee after that. Like I said, it's based on the size of your campground or RV park. We have made this service affordable for any size RV park or campground, like I mentioned before. And we're also asked if the services are easy to implement, and that answer is a resounding yes. Our office does all the work up front to train your customer service rep and usually have the service ready to add to your website and phone system within a week. The customer service rep will be trained on your office's exact procedures just like an employee would, and answers questions exactly how you want. And like I said, it can also send the booking link to people when they're asking about availability or possibly interested in booking with your park. Like I said, we're here to make your life easier, to help you increase revenues, and to make life easier for the potential camper or RVer at your park as well. It's truly a win-win-win situation for both you, the owner or manager of the RV park or campground, for your employees, and for the potential visitors to your park as well. We developed this system from both the owners and managers of RV parks and campgrounds' point of view, the employees, and for the campers and RVers. Like I said earlier, I have owned and managed an RV park for 8 years. I worked in an RV park for several years before that doing customer service, and I'm also an avid RVer as well. And this Courtney the Camp Host service actually benefits everyone involved. And the exciting thing is you can be on the front end of this brand new technology that has only been around for less than a year and gain these new customers, increase your revenues, and offer way better customer service compared to your competition before this technology becomes widespread with other businesses having the same technology. So let's see a few examples of how this service answers customer questions and interacts with customers, both through the missed call text back service and the customer service on your website. It will answer questions in the same way regardless of whether the camper comes to your website or they interact through the missed call text back service. Here's someone who visited the website late in the evening a few nights ago. They were asking about information on the cabins. They had already booked the cabin, but they needed to know what equipment is furnished in the cabin so they know what to bring. And our system, the customer service rep, said good morning, greeted them friendly, says, I'm excited to hear about your come and stay with us. Says in our cabins, you'll find the following equipment furnished: stove, sink, refrigerator, combo unit, coffee maker, microwave, small dinette, linens, towels, and utensils. And it says since you have a kitchenette, you might want to bring additional cooking items or specific utensils you prefer. If you have any other questions or need assistance, feel free to ask and enjoy your stay. It was friendly. It was informative. The person responded by thank you, we can't wait. And then as a final goodbye, it says, you're very welcome. We're excited to have you here. If you have any more questions or need assistance before your arrival, just let me know. Safe travels and see you soon. So this was a great conversation back and forth. The customer's happy. They got the information they needed, and they're ready to visit. And the entire customer service process started in a great place. Here's an actual text from our missed call text back service. The person had called the office at 11 o'clock at night. Of course, their first question, not believing the office was open for business, they asked, are you open for business? The reply was, yes, we're open for business. We're here 365 days a year, every day, except for leap years when it's 366 days. So it told a joke. If you have any questions or need assistance, feel free to reach out. The person was asking that they have a 35-foot motorhome and need a site for 10 days. And then it says they need 30 amp service. And the program responds by saying, for your 35-foot motorhome, we have full-service hookup sites available, including 30 amp service. To check availability for your stay from April 2nd to April 12th, and it gives them the booking link so they can click on that link and go directly to the booking site, and it's made the booking process easier. The great thing about this was a random phone call at 11 o'clock in the evening. The office was closed and no employees were at the office, and this booking led to 10 nights of booking revenue that this park may not have gotten if this person would have had to wait to the next morning for an email to be returned or a phone call to be returned. The process was done, and 10 nights of bookings were done immediately. So when the owner of this business came in the next morning, the employees came in the next morning, instead of emails to return or a phone call to return, you have a booking with 10 nights that you didn't expect to have. And the best thing is this one booking here way more than paid for the cost of the service. So this part would be losing money by not having the service in place. Here's another example of a campground that has a live event with music and a DJ coming up. The person saw it on their website, had a question about the event that was coming up. It says that they're interested in an event with a DJ. And our service says, I'm excited to hear you're interested in the event with our DJ. As for renting a tent, we have glamping tents available on our campsites. The pricing can vary, so I recommend checking our online booking platform. It gives the link so the person can click on the link, get the pricing, and do the booking immediately right then and there. This interaction happened at 1:30 in the morning and led to 3 nights of a stay at the park for $160 in additional revenue. Here's another example of our text back service taking care of a customer at 11:30 at night. It says, "Hey, I've stayed here before with one horse. Can you tell me a little about the cabin by the barn? Can I rent it and hook it up next to my small weekender trailer?" So this is going to be a booking for both a horse stall and an RV site. It says, "Hello, I'm glad to hear you've stayed with us before. The little cabin by the barn is cozy and perfect for a short stay. However, it does not have a bathroom, but it's conveniently located near the bathhouse. As for your small weekend trailer, if you want to hook it up next to the cabin, you would need to rent an RV site for that purpose. The cabin itself does not come with RV hookups." And then it gives the booking link. The person says, "Thank you." They're happy. They have the information that they wanted to have at 11:30 at night. And our service says, "You're very welcome. If you have any more questions or need assistance with anything, just let me know. I'm here to help, and enjoy your day." This one interaction led to $270 in additional revenue through the booking of both the horse stall and the RV site. We know one of the common questions that people ask is they want to know the full price for their stay. This is a question here that happened around midnight about a week ago. They're asking for the price of a hookup along with a stall for their horse for 3 nights. And what the program did is it goes on here and it gives the price for both the RV site and the horse stall and does all the math for them up front so they know exactly what they'll be paying. This led to an additional $320 in revenue from a conversation that happened around midnight. Here's another example of our missed call text back service in action. This text happened around lunchtime while there were a few employees out to lunch. They were also trying to get campers settled as they were checking in, and this would have been a missed call. The person may have went somewhere else if they didn't get this text back immediately, and they were basically asking if they can fish anywhere near the park. The text back service said, "Yes, you can definitely fish here. We have a pond or a lake which is home to brim, bass, and catfish. No fishing license is required, so it's a great spot for beginners and families." But then it goes a step further and also gives them additional fishing in the area at Flat Creek Public Fishing Area. Says it's a great place to go fish as well. This person ended up booking 10 minutes later. They may not have booked if they wouldn't have got the text back immediately. And here's a visitor to our website where the customer service rep can take care of the people on the website. This happens on a regular basis with people who are looking for a place to stay. Maybe they didn't realize they need to spend the night somewhere before they get to their final destination. A lot of times they don't realize this until later on in the evening when they realize, hey, we can't make it as far as we wanted to tonight. Let's find a place to stay. The offices are normally closed. This is also good for people who just don't get to your park in time before the office closes and they need information, on the check-in procedures and which site they're at, things like that. So this customer service rep was asked at 10:30 at night, says, "If I arrive after hours, how can I check in?" And the customer service rep gave the procedures. It says, if you arrive after hours, we have a simple after-hours check-in process. Here's what you need to do. Number one, look for the map. We tape a map to the front left door for each guest with a reservation. Number two, find your name. Once you arrive, park in the parking lot, come up to the main front doors. Under a blinking yellow light, look for the map with your last name. And then number three, the information included. This map will have your site number, directions to your site, a map of Perry with local establishments of interest, and the Wi-Fi password on the back. So these people are able to get checked in. They're happy. They know exactly what to do, and they can get settled without your office being open. So now that we've looked at the service from the Courtney the Camp Host program and the benefits that it offers, the next step is to look below on this page and you'll see our live customer service rep that can answer any questions you have. So feel free to ask it any questions. It can go over things such as pricing. Like I said, it can answer any questions you have. And then after you go through the customer service rep, we have a simple green, red, and yellow button underneath. If you're not interested, click the red button and we'll be happy to take you off both the mailing and the email list. We don't want to waste your time. But if you are interested but have questions, click on that yellow button. I'll personally reach out to answer any questions that you have. We can do it by phone. We can do it by email, whichever is best for you. And we'll try to work to a solution that benefits your RV park or campground. And then if you've like what you've seen, you want to move forward, click on that green button. That means you're ready to get started, and we'll start working to set up your service, tailor it to your office's specific needs, and hopefully get you up and running in about a week with either the missed call text back service and or the customer service on your website. This technology is truly a game changer for RV parks and campgrounds. You can be on the front end of this technology to see the most benefits from it. And like I said, if you're interested, we will be happy to work with you to make this benefit your park and to benefit the customer service that the campers receive from your park. And we'll be delighted to have you, and we're dependable. We're here for you. And even though this is a technology-based service, always know that you'll have a real person here at our office to work with you and to help you reach your goals. Keep in mind that as we train this program, as it interacts with people, either through the missed call text back service or as a customer service rep on your website, both our office and your office can read and see the interactions back and forth to make sure that everything is completely accurate, to make sure that questions are answered the exact way that you want them answered. And you will continue to see these responses as long as you want. And we still highly recommend that at least one person in your office monitors the interactions, at least on a daily basis, in case something needs to be completed that can't be done by our customer service rep, such as a change to a reservation. But thanks for taking time to watch this video. We look forward to hearing from you soon, and we're here to help you. Thanks a lot.